and he believed that he could communicate with Mars. So the technology has always been used as a primary tool to connect with the divine among these elite circles. The illusion of a division between science and spirituality is only given to the masses. But these people, I mean, they'll lie right to your face, and then what they're doing with the technology is a whole other matter in their circles. And so this is a quote out of Revelation. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived.
I wanted to add something to that too that we forgot to put on the slide. If we just go back, Karen Kingston was talking about the quantum realm, quantum field being the demonic realm, and she was asked to define the quantum field. So I asked Tavon, can you define the quantum field? Would you be able to do that again off the top of your head like you did before?
Yeah, well, I mean, Sean, that was a difficult question. So after watching it, and I think this is about an hour into the interview. So anyone that was hit with that question, it would be difficult, because when I actually went online to look up what was the quantum field, and you know what you get, Sean, when you look that up?
What?
The definition of the quantum field is there is no canonical definition. That's what you'll get. And then you'll get just pages and pages of it being a blend of quantum mechanics and all this other stuff. So basically it's whatever you say it is, but basically in general, the quantum field is the atomic scale on down into the invisible area where you have forces and all kinds of interactions with these forces. You have you have multiple dimensions in which these forces interact. And in these other dimensions, time does no longer apply the way it does here. But what does travel is information. Information travels between all of these dimensions. So since we're Christians, we also go extended into what's going on in these other realms. And in these other realms, this is where you have the flow of information, and you also have the entities. Not just the demons, but you also have the angels, and angels and God and all
Jesus
and all these other areas. That's what's being interacted with when you try to pierce that veil. And
what concerns us is that you don't want to go into these spiritual realms with all of these entities that can be very dangerous without the protection of God. And so what the New World Order powers are doing right now through these injections, we believe, is they are connecting unknowing, unsuspecting people that might not have a relationship with God to this demonic field, and they're going out there with absolutely no spiritual protection. And that is why they probably look scared out of their mind right before, as they're spinning and they're fighting off something that they can see, probably in that realm.
Yeah.
Oh my.